Hey everyone, thanks for coming in. And we have Dolly Jain here, and she's an awesome developer. Well, I'll let her explain who she is. Dolly, just tell like a quick few words about who you are, what are you doing, and what your tech stacks are all. And we will get into the demo part very quickly. Okay, go on.
So, hi everyone, I'm Dolly, and currently I'm a student and a front end enthusiast. I have been taken on board for internship onboarding platform with LMS by Praveen, and he's mentoring me throughout. And he's also been quite approachable and perfect
Not
guy.
just Dolly, everyone. Okay, so it's like this is the winter of code, and we all want to get into the open source community, and we need to start working on these things, and it's going to be really awesome. Go on. Sorry.
Yeah, so he's quite approachable and a perfect guide we can look up to. And currently, I'm learning React framework, and which I think is an integral part of this project. So I'm sure that this will help in the successful completion of this project as well.
Awesome.
And today we'll be learning about like how to resolve the merge conflicts, which happen usually when we like merge our pull and like when we push and pull the requests and all. So yeah.
But let's do also one more thing. So what we are going to do is we will be creating a fictional repository, and then we will first see how we can contribute to each of us. Like, so for example, if I am a project maintainer, I have a project and I am a project admin. And if you as a participant of any of the winter of code communities come here and then want to give your code, what are you going to do? So that flow will also be seen now. Okay, cool. So it's going to be an ultimate learning experience. And Dolly, tell me something, like how good are you with Git and GitHub? So there are a lot of people who have not even seen how Git or GitHub works. So
yeah, I'm an intermediate with Git and GitHub because I started just a few months back. So yeah.
Hey, we've got like a couple of mentors here in the live chat as well. We have got Shriya Madan and Mahesh, which is cool. That's awesome. Okay, so let's, without further delay, let's get into some kind of like awesome demo. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen and then start with a simple empty stuff. Okay, and if people need to follow it, you can obviously follow it, and you can ask your questions. And if you have anything how better we can do, like I have a plan of doing, this is called as a Git flow. Okay, so I have got one particular plan of doing it, but if you have any other plans, you're always welcome. Please tell us, we are ready to hear, and it is going to help others as well. Cool, shall we start it? Ready? Okay, so let me share my screen, and I hope everyone is able to see my screen. Superb. So this is github.com. So I've already logged in as me. Okay, so Praveen signs as me. So let's say I'll create a new, like a repository. All right, so this is going to be a project admin's repository. Okay, so I'm just going to put project admin repository. Okay, now there is a description which will be given by the project admin. So the project admin can give something like, this is a test repository to demonstrate how to use Git flow on open source projects, specifically winter of code projects. So now this is going to be a public repository, because obviously most of the open source projects are who are looking for contributors would be open sourced, and it should be public. So I'm just going to create a repository. So these are all the actions of me as a project maintainer. Okay, so as a contributor, you should also know what happens behind. Okay, so let's say I create a file. Okay, this is a readme file. I want to create a readme file. I have my way of writing README. So I'll just use this. So I'm just going to put project admin repository, and then I'm going to write something very in a bad way. Okay. So here is project admin repository. Please contribute. Okay. So I'm the worst ever person who speaks butler English, and I wrote something very bad. So now I'm just putting like created a README document. Look, let's consider this as our code. Okay. So right now I've got a simple code in my main branch. Okay. So now this is the first commit I have done, but there is a problem. As a project admin, I see that there are some issues. There are two issues which I can clearly see. The first thing is I'm going to go to the issues. Okay, so this is how you will be starting to work with, right? So I'm just going to click on new issue, and then I'm going to type out, okay, please help me fix my English. The README document is not written properly. So this is technically a bug fix. Okay. So I need help with fixing the README. So this is how generally a particular, like a particular you open source project will have an issue or something like that. And I will also do some labels as well. It's a bug, and we will also add the couple of labels. So let's say DWOC, and let's add SWOC for script. Okay, so we have got a couple of things, and then we need to have the level as well. Okay, so level 1, because it is very easy, and we have added all these related stuff. Okay, now I'm just going to create a new issue. Okay, this is the first issue, and then there is another issue I want to create as well. Please add some images in the README document. Okay, we need the README document to be more dynamic and vibrant with lots of cat pictures. Okay, that's one of the issue that I as a project admin posted. So again, this could be a feature. Okay, so this is an enhancement, and I'm also using the winter of code stuff, and this is going to be, since you need to get vibrant pictures of cats, so I'll just use a level 2 for this, somewhat slightly higher. Okay, so when for project admins, when you are creating like labels, make sure you use the particular winter of code event and then one of your levels. Don't use multiple levels. So for example, if I'm using level 2 and level 1, this issue is invalid now. Do not use level 1 and level 2 or multiple number of levels in the same issue. So just get rid of, just make sure you use only one level and then create a new issue. This also, I don't think people like others can add labels, but this is mainly for the project maintainers. So I'm just gonna create a new issue. Okay, perfect. We have created 2 issues. So now this is the repository and we have got 2 issues right now. So the first thing what needs to be done here is I want Dolly to take up your initiative, and you should start, like, you want to claim the issues, right? So that is the first thing. So this is the part of project maintainer. As a maintainer, I have created 2 issues. Okay, I'm also gonna create another issue. Okay, wait, creating another issue can be done by Dolly now. Okay, so I'll just leave with these 2 issues. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop my screen sharing and I'm going to ask Dolly to start screen sharing. Dolly, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I should have asked you whether you are ready before that. But anyway,
But I'm not able to share my screen. You should.
just a second. Try now. Sorry about that.
Yeah, is my screen visible?
Yep, it is visible perfectly. Okay, superb. Oh wow, a big hands for Dolly for using the dark mode. That looks really cool. Okay, super. So now Dolly, just go to the issues. Now tell me, how would you start with this? Like, as a normal person, I'm just asking you a casual question. What do you think? What should you do?
I should create another issue, right?
Technically, you are supposed to, first thing, try to solve some issues from here.
Okay. So help me fix my issue here.
Okay.
I open this issue.
So do you understand what you need to do here? Make sure you have all the information before you are claiming this issue. So you say that you want to work on this issue. Do you have all the details that you have with you? Okay, that's the first thing. So the first and foremost rule is, do not start working until the issue has been assigned to you, because the project maintainer will know which issue is being worked by who. So wait till the assignment is done. Now I'm going to share my screen. Don't stop screen sharing. I'll just take over. So the moment I open my repository, I could see that I've got a notification saying that this has got a claim. Okay, so Dolly says that she would like to work on this issue, kindly assign to me. So I'm just gonna ask, I mean, the main thing what Dolly should have done is, the README document is not written properly. Okay, obviously she would have seen this one. Since she has already seen this, I'm just telling what you should do. Okay, it says like, here's the project is wrong, repository is wrong, please contribute, even that is wrong. So now what we need to do is, what Dolly needs to do is, she needs to change the project correctly, and then these two things should be changed as well. Okay, so now I believe Dolly understands that she needs to do all these things. With that, okay, I'll say like, yeah, that's fine. This is from a project maintainer perspective. I'm accepting that she can do that, and there are no other people working on this issue. So I'm just gonna assign it to her. Yes, Dolly, go for it. So once you get your assignment done, now you can start working on it. Okay, so Dolly, can you share your screen now? Cool. So now you can, if you see on the top right, it says assign to you, right? Once you got this done, the next step that you need to do is, what do you think you need to do? You tell me your approach, and then I'll tell the right way. Or if what you are saying is correct, then I'm just going to say, yes, go on.
Okay, so when the issue is assigned to me, I'll open Git bash and clone this repository.
Okay, stop there. You should not clone this repository. The first thing that you need to do is, you need to take a fork of this repository. So how do you do a fork of this? Okay, go on, continue. Now explain that.
Yeah, I just missed on that point. So I'll first open this repository where I want to work, and I'll fork it. And after forking, I'll clone the repository by copying the code from the master repository, and then I'll like pull the
which repository are you going to clone? Is it first thing is fork? Yeah, go on. Okay. This is just doing like a carbon copy of it.
Yeah.
So that is the original repository which is there in the right side, and this page is going to have the repository that you have complete control over. Okay, yeah. This one is Dolly Jain / project admin repository. This is the original Praveen Science. The other one is the Praveen Science / project admin repository. Okay, this is the original repository. Do not clone this. Do not clone this, but clone your version of the repository, which means you need to clone your username / the same repository. Now copy this, go to git bash, and then I'll tell you how better you can do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you know the clone command, right? Everyone knows the clone command, but don't press enter. I'll tell you one more thing before you clone.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the normal clone command. But what I generally suggest everyone to do is go in front of GitHub. The github.com is there, right? In this line.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't use mouse. You have to use your keyboard.
Yeah.
Okay, in front of github.com, type in your username. Type in your full GitHub username. You can't copy or paste. This is terminal. It's not a text editor. Just go to your browser and copy it. Just double click on it. Just double click on your name. Just double click on your username. Just your username.
Yeah, I copied it.
You copied it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, copy it and go to your bash. Paste it there.
Paste it here only?
No. Wherever the cursor is, just right click and paste. No. Paste it in front of github.com.
Okay.
Press at symbol. So this tells the bash that you are authenticating using this particular username, so that it will not ask you for another time the username and password. That is the main reason why you want to do this. Go on, clone it. So this will create a new folder in the repository name, and then you would be getting that particular folder created. If you do ls or dir, or if you go to your Explorer. No, I mean files, folders. So you got this. Okay, go on, Dolly. You explain it.
Yeah.
No. You have the git bash already there, so you can use that.
So we came we cloned the repository here under a folder, and the duplicate of project admin repository is created in my local computer. And now we can go inside this, and we can either open git bash here, or if it is opened already, then we can just move into this directory, and we can edit the files in that text editor, and we can then push all the changes. Like we can add all the changes and then commit and push the changes, and send a PR to the maintainer of the repository.
So that is the next step that we are going to do. But before that, there are multiple steps to be done. Okay, let's go one by one. Okay, so first thing, now go to that, navigate to that folder using the command line. How do you do that? Cool, go on. Just type in P and give a tab. No, you don't need to do a lot. Just type in P, capital P, and give a tab. Boom. That's easy. Okay, now you are inside this. You can clearly see that this is a GitHub repository, because you can see there is something called as main inside the brackets. It shows you the current branch that you are in. Okay, so that's, you are inside the right place. Dolly, can I suggest you something?
Yeah,
for
sure.
editing the Markdown files? Go to Google Chrome, go to your browser, type in typora.io, open a new tab, typora.io. So I'm using a Mac machine and Dolly is using a Windows machine. I suggest anyone who is using Mac or Windows, Typora is going to be like an awesome Markdown editor. I use it for my blogs, and I mean, no one has paid me to tell these things. Let me be clear. I really use it and really love it. So I thought everyone can benefit by that. So go down. If you scroll down, you can see what exactly it does and etc. And what do you think, Dolly? What do you think about this software? So it also uses GitHub flavored Markdown. That is the ultimate part, so that it seamlessly integrates the Markdown code that powers GitHub as well. So you don't need to worry about how does it look in the GitHub versus how does it show it in Typora.
Yes.
Okay, let's go down and get the installer or anything. So it has a lot of features, and it also has a lot of themes as well. So which is cool. And right now it is free. So grab it when it is free. Okay, it is available for all Windows, Linux, and Mac machines. So whichever is your flavor, just go for it. Okay, it is so huge file, is it?
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't have asked you to download now. But anyway, it is going to get it in 2 minutes. Right. Okay. Now, since this is a very small change, I guess you can use Notepad or whichever the text editor that you're happy to use. And oh my God, I love Sublime Text, but I love Sublime Text too. Yeah, it's always better to open a folder, the whole project folder inside that. I guess that's it. Project admin, right? Okay. Yeah. Select the folder. Cool. So now the first thing, what you need to do first?
First, we'll have to improve the English here.
Correct. But before that, Git flow. This is something related to Git.
Okay.
Okay. Which branch are you in?
I'm in the main branch.
You should never, never contaminate the main branch. So you are going to work on the issue number 1, right? So now what you do is you need to check out to the your feature branch or your issue branch. Go back to your command line. So let me explain with you on the command line part, and then later on a lot of people are asking if I can explain the same thing using VS Code or any GUI, which I will do later. Okay, now if you want to branch out from the current main branch to a new branch, what you need to do is you need to use git checkout. Okay, so git checkout is the command. After that, you need to use a -b flag, which is to branch, and then give the new branch with the format that we are using here is the issue number, that is going to be 1, the number 1 hyphen. What exactly are you planning to write? So change. So just tell it in 2 words, make it lowercase, separated by minuses. So what exactly are you fixing in this thing?
So we are fixing the English.
Okay. So we can have 1 - fix English. So that's the branch name. Okay. And press enter. So this has actually switched to the new branch. Now start working on the code.
Yeah.
Until this, you should not work on anything. You should not contaminate the main branch, or else you will be getting into a lot of trouble. Yeah, PLS is also wrong. Contribute is also wrong. Okay. Now, once you save it, the first thing you will be doing is check whether whatever you have done is there. Like first thing is git status. Git status will show you anything that is changed in red color. Actually, I will allow you to explain. Okay. I should not be talking all these things. Go on, Dolly.
Yeah, so when we change the file readme.md in the text editor, now we check the git status. After checking the git status, it's showing that the readme.md file is modified. So now we'll just add this readme.md to the branch, and we'll write the command git add.
Okay, so before doing git add, do you want to show what exactly changed? Then that is what is your correct change. How would you check that?
Sorry?
I want to make sure that, yes, I know that readme.md has been changed, fine. But I'm not sure whether what changes that are there in this is what is the expected change. How do I check what has changed? What has changed from the previous? Okay, let's use git diff, git space diff. Enter. This will show you what is the original in red, and what has been changed in green. Are you happy with the changes?
Yes.
Go ahead, add it. So the
now,
first step, yeah, go on, explain it.
Yeah. So now we add whatever changes we have done. And for now we have a single file. So we can just add git add star. And
we can also do git add dot.
Yeah, dot. So now we'll commit the changes that we have done.
I'll also give you one more way before pressing enter. Don't press enter. So generally when you are trying to commit to the open source software, open source stuff, what you do is follow their git commit specification. But more than that, now you need to also specify which particular commit has been fixed. Sorry, which particular thing has been fixed, issue has been fixed. And before that, grammatically, English E should be caps.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. And get rid of the last double quotation. Get rid of the double quotation. Press enter twice. And then type in fixed, fixes, closes, closed, whatever you want to write. I guess here we can do fixed, make F caps. And give a hash space hash. No. Hash 1. Yeah, so that is the issue number that you are fixing. Now use the double quotes and press enter. A lot of people make this mistake because you need to specify which particular issue you have fixed in the commit message, so that this allows, when this commit gets merged onto your repository, onto the maintainers repository, it automatically closes the other issue as well. Now, one more thing. Let's make sure this has been correctly done. So do a git log. Cool, that looks fine. So generally in my repositories, what I do is I follow a sentence case and past tense sentence case. So I don't want you to like do anything more after this. You will get angry on me. So I generally stop all these like commit messages with a period, like a full stop. Okay, but that's fine. Maybe from the next thing you can do it. Now, once you have done this, this is in the --fix English branch, right? How would you push this now?
Git push origin.
Then? And
then the code, we should copy it from your repository, and then we'll add this code here.
First thing is git push origin --fix English, the current branch. Fix. Okay, cool. So this will push to Dolly's repository, not to my repository. First of all, you don't have access to push to my repository. That is how, what do you call this? That is how the whole open source community works. Open source Git and other things work. Now, the good part about using a command line is, what does that say? Read it out.
Yeah, it's showing that it is pushed, and when we copy the URL, it has been pushed to --fix-English.
Cool. Okay, so copy the link. No. See above. No, I was about to say the remote messages. Remote colon are the messages that's coming from GitHub. So it says create a pull request for --fix English on GitHub by visiting this link. So copy that link.
Yeah.
You can't do Control-C there, I guess.
No, it's copied.
It's copied, right? Okay, go on. Cool. Now, the moment you open it, you explain. Wow, Typora is also available now. Good.
Yeah, so okay. Now okay.
Explain one by one, okay? In detailed way. What is this window? Why we are being here and everything, okay?
Yeah. So now we are in the repository, the main repository, project admin repository. And now we will be when we have like added the file which we have updated. So now we'll be creating a PR for it, pull request. And I guess this we can just edit the comment here, or else we can go with this flow as well, and then we'll create a pull request.
But
So,
before creating that, scroll down and see what all things are there. So there is one commit.
yeah.
You slightly scroll up, it shows you a summary. So you have one commit, one file has been changed, if that is correct. And there is only one contributor, who is Dolly. And yeah, go on. So now it shows you what has been changed. So minus is the thing that has been removed, and plus is the one that's been added. You happy with the change?
Yeah.
Go on.
So now we'll be creating a pull request. And it shows all checks have passed and this branch has no conflicts with the base branch. So now the maintainer of this repository can check whether he is happy with the changes that I have pushed.
He or she.
And sorry?
He or she.
He or she. Yeah. So he or she will it's on him or her whether they want to accept the changes which I have done. And now Praveen sir will be checking
Sir, I'm gonna kill you. I'm your friend.
Yeah, so now Praveen will be checking on the changes that I have done, and if he's happy with the changes, he'll just merge the changes which I have done into his.
Let's go to the maintainer mode now. So I'm gonna share my screen now, and right now I could see that I'm currently in my issue. Okay, this is the issue 1. It is not the pull request as well. So the moment I said, yes, Dolly, you can go for it. And within 20 minutes, I got a commit that references this issue. Okay. So remember, we wrote something like fixed or fixes number 1. So you actually mentioned that. So you mentioned that both in the commit as well as in this pull request. Oh, wow, that looks nice. Let me open the pull request from my side. Okay. As a maintainer, the first thing I need to do is, all right, so you have said you have fixed the issue number 1. So I'm just going to go check the issue. Okay, it's the README document not written properly. I need to help. Okay, that's fine. I know what the issue is. Straight to the thing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the files changed. Right. So I expected project to be changed into project, repository, please contribute. Perfect. So the moment I find it really helpful, I'm going to approve the changes. So to approve it, you just need to click as a maintainer. All these things you have to do as a project owner or a project admin or a project maintainer. So you need to click on the review changes and I'll say looks good to me or +1 something, whichever is there. So I use the approve functionality here and then I click on approve. Okay. And now before merging the pull request, as a contributor, Dolly, you need to do something. You need to assure something. What is it? Labels.
Yeah.
You need to make sure that the labels of the winter of code and the difficulty level is put here. And then you need to go ahead. In case if these labels are not available, you have to pester the maintainer to add these labels, or else as a participant or as a contributor, you will not get the points. Okay. This is a very important point. So please, everyone, make a note of it. Now, once I am happy with this one, right now, I'm just going to go ahead and rebase. Okay. Each repository will have their own way of doing things. Okay, so there are 3 things. One is creating a merge commit, which will create something like this. So this is the base branch. Okay, then this is an already existing, like a commit. Now this is Dolly's commit. and then this is going to be the merge commit, and then this is the master branch. So this is going to be the first option. Okay, now the second option is squashing the commits. Okay, so squashing, what it does is how many number of commits Dolly has done, irrespective of it, it's going to create only one commit. Okay, so this commit will comprise of all these commits. Okay, so that's going to be one single commit. And the same way, rebase, what it does is it doesn't create a merge commit. Instead, what it does is from the bottom, the next commit, and then this would be Dolly's commit directly. That's it. Okay, so those are the three different types of commits. So to give a clear idea that Dolly has credit that Dolly has created this commit, I'm just going to do a rebase commit. Rebase and merge will just like that take the commit and place it on top of my master branch or main branch, and then it's going to get merged. So it's going to do confirm, rebase, and merge. There are no other options here. So I'll just go ahead with doing this. Boom, checks passed, and then it's been merged. Now going to the code. Ooh, looks nice. Okay, cool. Now I would ask Dolly to share the screen, and there is an important thing that needs to be done at this point. Go ahead, Dolly.
Yeah.
So now, Dolly, you can check whether your current pull request is merged. Yes. And the labels have been added. Yes. So you are happy with this action of the project maintainer, and you may or may not, okay, delete the branch. You no more require that particular branch at all. Okay, cool. Now the next part is slightly a tough part. Okay, now go back to your code, Dolly, your Git bash. Now, if you go back to your main branch, you won't be getting the latest code, right? Go to your main branch. How do you go to the main branch? No. You are not going to put -b. -b is only for creating new branches. Git checkout main is the way you need to go back to your main branch. Cool. How many times you do a git pull, you won't be getting the code, latest code. Okay, because this particular code is available with my branch, my repository, my main branch of my repository, not on your repository. So for this, you need to add an upstream repository that refers to my repository. Current origin. So let's check what is your current origin. Okay, so do git remote -v. Enter. So here we can see both the repositories are your repository, correct? Nothing is my repository. It doesn't have any idea about my repository. So we need to add one more remote which refers to my repository. Now go to GitHub. Now go to the code. What is git pod, if I may ask you?
Git pod is like we can directly, instead of the text editor, Sublime, we can directly make some changes in Git pod.
Okay, is it free? I mean, do you want to explain about git pod? I'm curious to know. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, like actually in many of the repositories, Git pod is not there, but then it's like a workspace, alternative workspace. So we can make the changes directly in Git pod and push it.
Is it similar to code spaces?
Yeah. It's
okay,
similar.
But how do I get it? I don't think I have that option in my repository. Like I can see that it is there in your, so I believe it is account based. So your account has the access to git pod, but not mine. How do I get access?
I just Googled how to get git pod, and by the steps I just got it.
Okay, so everyone, if you are interested with git pod, just Google it. I'll also Google it, and maybe during this live stream we can do it. Now copy this one And if you want, can you do the same thing? Just you copied it, right? Go back to the page.
I copied
Go
it.
back to the GitHub page. Just paste the link on the address bar. Don't press enter. Now just put your username in front of GitHub. Now you can use mouse. Not that username. That's my username. Your username. Act. Okay, now copy this whole thing. Yeah. Now go there. Now how you can add a new remote is git remote. No. Git remote add. Remote add. Upstream is the name of the thing. Upstream space the URL. Press enter. Now let's try if this has been added correctly. Git remote -v.
Okay.
-v. Yeah. Cool. So you can see that Praveen Science is there in the upstream. Cool. If you do a git fetch, it's not gonna do anything, but go ahead. Try doing git fetch. Okay, I was about to say this. You need to do git fetch upstream. Yes. So there is like new branch, all these things are good. Now git status.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this is not tracked along with, it will say that the branch is up to date. But instead, if you want to update it, go on Dolly. Please explain and update.
Yeah. So now we'll get pull upstream main.
Now, immediately you need to also push to your current thing. So do a git push. That's it. So if you go to your GitHub repository, your repository will also be updated.
Yeah.
So if you go back there, it would be saying like this commit is one commit, this branch is one commit behind Praveen Science main, right? Now, if you refresh this page, as Dolly has already updated it, pushed it, now it will be looking fine. Boom. We are now synchronizing the main branch. This is the way you will be synchronizing the branches across forks. Okay. A lot of people do not know how to do this. Now, let's do one thing. My favorite part, install Typora. So you'll get that user access control and blah, 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 those kind of things. So let's go on with that. The next thing that we are going to do is creating a merge conflict, and then we will make it work, fix it. I'll just in the meantime check the comments. So Aniket says that I think you can change the title of the, subject of the channel because, title of the video, because there is more than merge conflicts. Yes, that's right. You're right. So Aniket, please suggest a good title. Akhil, we will be starting to contribute from today. So I just need some more time to set up all the, what do you call this? The roadmap and other things. I have like requested the project product owner to come in, and we are sorting out the permissions right now. Once she's in, she will be able to start creating the issues, and we all can start working on it. All right. Hey, thanks, Ayush. I hope I'm teaching the right way as like you. please point out the mistakes that I do so that I will also learn. Okay, so that's Typora. I don't think it has opened. Is it open? Like, I don't see. Okay, click inside that. Just click somewhere. Start typing. Oh yeah, it works. That looks nice. Okay, just close this Typora window and then double click on the README file in your directory. Go to your directory. No. Go to your folder.
Okay.
Explorer folder. Yeah, double click on readme.md. A couple of things I will say here. Okay, so this opens a visual format. Okay, so that it looks almost similar to how it works in GitHub. And what you can do is, let's do one thing, Dolly. Just get the, what do you call this? We need a cat picture, and then we need also, what was the other thing? We need the link of this live stream as well. Just go to that episode 03. Right click on the video. Okay, take some time maybe. Copy video URL. Allow your computer to rest. You're torturing it. Struggling a lot it is.
Yeah.
Look at you. See how nice. And those who are looking at this video, please take a screenshot and post it on your socials. Tag me and Dolly and tell about your feedback. That way, it would be really nice to nice for everyone to know that something is happening like this. And yeah, okay, whichever picture you want to take, that's your choice. And yeah, so now you have copied the URL, right? Now go to Typora. Anyway, you can start working on the second issue. So press enter, like press 2 enters. So first enter, you need a image. This enter, you can write as a part of Praveen's live stream. Praveen's YouTube live stream, something. Okay, now select the live stream part. Yeah, select the YouTube live stream. And then press Ctrl L. Okay, just select YouTube live stream. Press Ctrl K. I'm not sure about the shortcuts in Windows. Boom, yeah. There you go. Now, you don't know what exactly it is writing behind. Okay, so do one thing. Type something on the line 1, the first line, the here is a project or something like that. And use Control B, Control I for bold and italics. It's gonna automatically do the whole thing for you. Like try out. So type something. Type another sentence. Whatever you want to type. So click, just go inside the repository, like Word. No. The word repository. Just stay in the middle. You don't need to click the full repository. You don't need to select the repository as well. Just press Ctrl B or Ctrl I. See?
Okay. Yeah.
This is an easy way. So maybe contribute. You can make it italics. There you go. And if you want to see what it has actually generated, press Ctrl/. I'm a keyboard guy, so I keep note of all the shortcuts. So there you go. This is the complete Markdown source of this. So if you press Ctrl/ again, it will exit the source code mode. Cool. Now, if you want to insert a image here using the GUI, so place wherever the image needs to be happening, like the second line, the middle line. Okay, now let's select a nice picture, nice cat picture, and none of the project admins want to get their repositories in trouble. So first select the cat picture. I always suggest what we need to do. So don't copy the image address like this. This is going to be the thumbnail of it. Just click on it first. And on the right side, it's going to open the full image. Right click on the image, open it in a new tab, open image in a new tab. Don't open the link. The link will open the page. Okay, so now I guess you close the image now. That's the page. Close the page. Now right click, open image in new tab. Okay, cool. Open that. Okay, now this is the original image. Okay, copy image address. Now go to imgur.com. imgur.com. So this is my favorite website. Again, I'm not being paid to do to say all these things, but yeah. So all you need to do now is just press Control V on this once this page is loaded. Okay, let's wait for the page to load. So once it is loaded, yeah, press Control V now. That something happened just once. Okay, great, worked. So it automatically uploads the image. Right click on this image, copy the URL, image address. Good, thank you. Now go back to our Typora, and maybe you can do like no, don't directly add like that. Delete. Is there a way to add, like click on format or something like that? Format, paragraph, something on top, the format menu. Image, insert image. And just click there, click input image URL, paste it. Come out of it, like click outside. Boom, there you go.
Yeah.
Cool, right? Now save this. Okay, so how do you claim this issue? Go ahead, claim the issue. I'll just immediately accept it here. Apologies, it's a bit slow, but fine. A lot of people's internet are slow, so. Cool, thank you. I'll assign you. Sure, start working on it. So GitHub uses something called as WebSockets, and this way you don't need to refresh the page to see the output there. So immediately you can see it like how the chat happens. So that way the page changes as well. Cool. You are now free to start working on it. Now, what is the step you need to follow? I'm not going to say anything. Now you need to go ahead and do it everything yourself.
Okay. So now when we have already made the changes in Typora, we'll open the command line and we'll add the files. First, we can check the status. So
you need to do two things.
Okay.
What are they?
We need to check the status, and after that, we need to add the files.
Before that, change the branch.
Okay, yeah.
Checkout -b, a new branch name. It's going to be like to cat pick, something like that. Hey.
Sorry?
What is our way of doing it? All lowercase, start with the issue number.
Yeah.
2 minus. No. Hash is not allowed in the name. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, carry on. I'm not gonna disturb you. Explain.
So now we'll check the Git status again.
Okay.
And it shows that one file has been modified, that is readme.md. And now we'll add these changes here.
Okay.
After that,
we can even use dot here. Okay. So just for everyone, others.
Just will write a message.
Wait. Minus backspace. Press enter.
Fixed.
Don't forget that. Yes.
Okay.
But 2. Okay. Cool.
And after committing, we'll just push the changes.
Okay. So when you are trying to push the changes in a new branch, you haven't set the upstream. So you have to always do git push origin to -cat-image. So once you put 2-, then you can press a tab key so that it automatically fills it. So you can do it that way as well. Cool. Boom. That's done.
So now we'll go to the repository, our repository.
Just click on the project admin repository, like just go to that forked from that part. Okay, go back. Previous tab. No. Yeah. And go to the project admin repository. Click on code. Click on code. This is a better way of doing things. So immediately it will be, GitHub is very smart enough to show you that you just updated something. Compare and pull request. Easy ways.
Okay.
Okay, everything looks good. Create the pull request.
Done.
And as before, I'm just gonna share my screen now. Yeah, there is no labels. So torture me for adding all the labels. Now I'll just go here. Okay, it says fixed 2, right? What is the second issue? Please add some images. More dynamic, vibrant. Dynamic, definitely that link is a dynamic link. Okay, now I'm not happy with this code. So what I'm gonna do is, can you please add an alternate text? And then most of the project maintainers will just tell this, but some of them, what they can do is they can give you a suggestion. So there is something called as a suggestion here. Couldn't insert a code. There is supposed to be a suggestion here. Oh yeah, suggestion is the first one. So what I would say is something like image of a cat. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do a starter review. So I'm asking you to like add a, I'm not happy with this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna request some changes. Please address the changes. Okay. Again, not all the maintainers will be very friendly like this. A lot of people will be really busy, so they won't be able to do it. Either they will directly close the issue, that close the pull request that is not as per their needs, or they will at least say some kind of a word why it is not right or something like that. You always have the possibility that you can do it. Do you want to share the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you would do next? I'm not talking to you. I haven't spoken to you at all. A project maintainer says like this. What would be your next step? Don't do anything, but just explain, and then I'll tell you. Like we can do that way.
Okay, so we'll view the changes which the project maintainer has requested us. And after reading the changes, that is like, can you please add an alternate text? We'll go to our file and we'll make the necessary changes there. And then we'll again proceed with the same steps by just adding and committing and then pushing the code.
Or there is an easy way. Explain that. It's right in front of your eyes.
Commit. Okay.
That's right. That's right.
Commit changes. Resolve conversation we can do.
No. You need to first commit the suggestion. So click on that. It's gonna say like what is the commit message that you want to give with this thing. So you can say like added an alternate text. No. That's the subject. That's the message. So use the subject for that. Alternate text.
Yeah.
Text for cat image. Text for cat image. Yep. Commit changes. That's enough.
Okay.
Now, once this is done, I would be getting a notification. So let me share my screen. And later on, I would be getting like new changes since last visited. Added alternate text for cat image. And I could go ahead and look at this one. This particular change should be obsolete, by the way. So if I try to refresh this page, this says it is outdated, which is cool. Thank you. And this has been changed. So it automatically, okay, you actually resolved this conversation, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I thought I would do the resolution, and I look at this whole thing. It looks completely fine to me. So you get an approval. I'm extremely lazy now. So I'm just going to put this and then go back to here. Yeah, happy with rebasing and merging. So if I do a rebase and merge, what happens is these two commits will go into my current repository. Or if I do a squash and merge, both these commits, like look at this, these two commits from this branch will be combined into one single commit, and it will be going into the base branch. So and merge commit I have already told about. So I'll just go with the rebase and merge so that I give the proper credits to, I mean, like everywhere the credits will be there, but this will give up very explicit credits. So confirm rebase and merge. Thank you, Dolly, for your contribution. And this can be closed. And in your place, you can delete it. And wow, that's actually looking good. Thank you. The page looks really good. Okay, I'm a cat lover, so that's the reason. Fine. So let me stop my screen sharing. So what do you think, Dolly? And what do you think, others? So what was your, I guess we are done with the thing. We have already crossed 1 hour. So I thought, let me leave the students and kids to go. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so this, like I learned a lot from this session.
Nice.
Many shortcuts, keyboard shortcuts especially.
I'm a lazy person, so you will get a lot of things like this from me.
Yeah, so I just love that keyboard shortcuts which we use in Typora. And I feel like from now on, I can use Typora itself because it's a way lot easier to make the changes and like do everything in Typora and then just have a view of the same view as we have in GitHub. So yeah, I learned a lot from this session.
Okay, technically we should actually change the title of this video because we did not make justice for what we wanted to do, because it's all about merge conflicts and how we will address those merge conflicts. But unfortunately, we did not do that part. Would you like to be on this channel again doing the merge conflict things? But this time, what I'm going to do is, thank you. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to ask one of the viewers as well to come with me, because merge conflicts has to be done with 3 people. Only when there are 3 people, they can make the trouble, right? So who's coming for my who's coming in the next live stream along with me and Dolly? So Dolly is already here, and I'm just gonna wait for another person who wants to volunteer with us. Who wants to volunteer? Okay, so we will wait for someone to ask, and I guess I didn't say this. Someone who's okay. So Akhil is first to raise the hand. So thanks, Akhil. Contact me on Discord or Slack. If it is DevScript, contact me on Discord. If it is Slack, contact me on. If it is script, contact me on Slack, and we will take it forward. So next live stream, I don't know when, but definitely we are going to have you as well as the troublemaker, and let's carry on. Sorry, Lakshya. Already Akhil said raise the hand, and we are going with him. Yeah, sure. Maybe next time we can take your next on the list can be Lakshya. Awesome. And I don't know when from tomorrow I have got my full-time job starting, so it's going to be really tough for me to do live streams daily. So definitely I'll start looking into a time, and obviously if my bank allows me, so I'll be able to spend some good time on this. Just now we completed our holidays. I thought I should start this previously, like last week, but sorry, did not work out. And thanks everyone for coming. Any final words, Dolly?
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching this, and stay tuned for the next merge conflicts, which we are gonna learn soon. Yeah, yes. Thank you everyone.
See you all.